Welcome back to my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. We're just gonna return to the dorm because everyone's tired. You decided to stop exploring and return to the dorm. I think I made it to floor 8 or 9. You're still tired. Oh well. There's no school today. Oh, so do I get some free time then? Oh, I just noticed his casual outfit! That's so cute. It still looks like a school uniform though, huh? He looks kind of formal. Oh, is that a sink? The mirror reflects your tired face. Yeah, it was a day in Tartarus. Oh, you know what? Speaking of this TV, there's nothing good on. I keep forgetting to check the TV in the living room. You can study for your classes at your desk. Once you're finished, the day will end. Studying increases your academics. With high academics, you may be able to meet someone new. Yeah, I'm trying. No, I don't want to do that for the rest of the day. Do something else. Yeah. Akihiko doesn't seem to be in his room. Maybe everyone's just downstairs? It's so weird seeing this area in the daytime. It's so much brighter. Here is everyone. Is that Akihiko? Oh, it is. What's up? Are you going out? It didn't look like him from the back. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, go out and have some fun. Sure, I will. Generally speaking, you may do whatever you like on your days off. Wow, look at everyone's casual outfits. It's like, it's their casual outfits, but they still look so good. You can study or go out. It's up to you. Cool. What do you do? Oh, I prefer to stay in and read. Wow, she's staying in and reading but still looks so nice. Look at Akihiko's outfit again though. That's swanky. He looks nice. What's up? You going out? Are you? I'm staying in today. I don't have anything I need to do. Plus, I'm still injured. Damn, how long are you gonna be hurt? I want you to be in my party too. I wonder if Yukari and Junpei are around. Junpei doesn't seem to be in his room. Well, maybe they're all out and about too. Wow, even this control room looks brighter in the daytime and less ominous. Is Ikutsuki in his room? No. Alright, no one else is around. Let's see what I can do. If you go outside, when you come back to the room, it'll become nighttime. Okay, will you go out until dark? Yeah, let's go out. Alright, I want to go see the school nurse, but that means I have to hope that I'm still tired by tomorrow since the school's not open today. Oh, actually, can I go to him? Oh, the gate is closed. No! Today's a holiday. Oh well, I guess I'll have to go tomorrow and hope that I'm still tired. Check out the mall. Maybe I can find Junpei and Yukari around somewhere. See that weirdo over there? Isn't he a victim of those mysterious incidents? It's so creepy. Hey, did you come for the arcade? If you want to know about the games, I can tell you about them. Not yet. Games are pretty addicting. You can end up pumping lots of coins, but you get something in return. My strategy is to play the games that polish my charm and reflexes. Who's the victim? Oh, the guy over here. He looks like he's twisted. Oh, woman. Yeah, that's sad. Is there anybody else new around here? Oh! Is that... Oh, that's Yukari! Oh my gosh, look at her outfit! She's so cute! Aw, everyone's dressed so nice! They all have a fancy style going on. What a coincidence! Did you come here to shop too, Makoto-kun? I'm just one... Oh, that's right. This mall's pretty convenient. You can buy almost everything here. Yeah. Maybe you want to come shopping with me? Why can't I hang out with her yet? Maybe I guess there's something I have to do to start her social link. Oh, you know what I just remembered? That I could sell some things. Like that one repeat imitation katana I got. Oh yeah, and her practice bow too. 450 yen? It's alright. Practice bow. Yes. Knit cardigan. Oh, that was her old thing. There was something I wanted to swap, and I can't remember what it was now. I think it was the shoes, but I need somebody to have another pair of shoes to swap it. Alright, let's check out Port Island Station. See if anybody is around here. I mean, I still haven't found Junpei. The girl sitting next to the vending machine. She looks so sad, doesn't she? Oh, he's talking about this girl. Woman. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've noticed her there before. Here's another guy here. Oh, that's another victim. Or the lost, as they call it. The station plaza has a modern design and space for many different stores. Please abide by the station rules and refrain from littering. I'm the one who has to clean it. No worries, I won't. For some reason, I thought there was more at this station. Oh wait, there was that one bar area. I think it was over here. Oh, where the stray cat was. Yeah, this cat. Mew. Aww. Still weak. Cigarette smoke and a nervous tension filled the air. Mahjong. I don't remember that being there. Oh, these guys again. They're still being assholes. Okay, so nothing around here. Iwa Todai Station. Oh, the shrine. I haven't checked out the shrine in a bit. See if there's anybody new here. Playground's still really empty. Man, this place is really empty. The old man's still here. Oh, I didn't notice this. Relationship fortune. 100 yen. Picture someone you are tied to in a social link and your relationship will become more intimate. If your bond has been reversed, it may be mended. Reversed? Bond has been reversed. Time will pass as you read it. Huh. Would you like to draw one? I'll do one. Which social link will you imagine? Male classmate. Well, I only have, what's his face? Kenji? I'll do, oh, Kenji and Kazushi. Yeah. I'll do Kenji, because I blew him off last time. You drew a fortune, hoping to deepen the bond between you. You hear a divine message. Blessings to the believer. You became much closer to Kenji. Today's luck is... According to the fortune, you'll have fair luck. Money may also be in your future. Question mark? You just found 100 yen. Oh, 1,000 yen. Nice. Oh, that took time. Shit. I totally forgot I was gonna take time. Thank you. You're still reading. You've been reading there in your nice outfit. You don't look well. Are you feeling alright? You know what? Let's see everyone's status. The number of members who aren't feeling well is 2. Do you want to know the status of each member? Yeah. Okay, she's tired. Let's see, where's Junpei? You're also tired. Oh, they're both tired. Then why did she say 2? Was she not counting me? Hold on. Charmdy is next level at level 16. Oh man, that feels so far away. Let me see your persona. You get Repatra at level 7. At least that's happening soon. Okay. I see. Is there anything else? Let's talk. Distressing an enemy without using skills is quite simple. All you need to do is perform a surprise attack on it. However, if the enemy's ability level is equal to yours, there's a lesser chance it'll become distressed. Okay. I don't think that was about the ambush scene. Ikutsuki hasn't been around. Where'd he go? A piece of equipment's attack and defensive properties are important, but its special effect may be more important. Even if 2 pieces of equipment are the same, if their special effects are different, then their uses will be different as well. So if the properties on a piece of equipment aren't very good, might still be useful depending on what its special effect is. I haven't really seen a special effect. Oh, look at Yukari, she's so cute. For the tactic heal support, all I have to do is heal and support, right? Okay, then when you get hurt, I'll heal you with either an item or a skill. But there may be times when I won't be able to heal you, so don't get mad at me when it happens. Oh, why? Like if you're tired maybe? Hi Junpei. Oh hey! I like how he's the only one who seems casual. Not too overly dressed. Very fitting for him. My persona is strong against fire, man. It'll probably learn fire abilities too. I'm en fuego, baby. But it's weak against wind. I guess my flame gets blown out by the breeze, huh? I don't know. Usually wind can stoke the flames. Oh, right. TV. I keep forgetting. Next time on Phoenix Ranger Feathermen are... Aww. I love how they always mention the Phoenix Feathermen. Episode 10, Instant Ramen Smorgasbord, Feather Swan. And now the news. Our first story is about the many youngsters with only part-time employment. Okay. Nothing too valuable. Am I still tired? I want to remain tired for tomorrow. Yes. Wait a second. I can go out, can't I? I almost got tricked. When they said it was going to be night when I got to the dorm, I thought all I could do was sleep afterwards. Let's go to the mall. Okay, what to do today? Game? Game Panic. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay? Let me see. The games available are Punching Bag, Mole Whackers, Lucky Fortune. Okay, I remember Lucky Fortune. All that did was raise luck on my persona. Do any of them raise stats? Like social stats? I don't know. Okay, karaoke was courage. Cafe or the club? Was there something to do at the club? There wasn't, right? Can I play the King's game? Maybe the fortune teller has something? Would you like to know your fortune? Okay, that's not new. Alright, we're good on the club. B Blue V. Lights are off. It's closed. Oh, I keep forgetting I should probably check that place in the daytime. You know what? Maybe I'll do courage. Mandragora. Karaoke. 800. Don't be shy. Belt it out. Will you stay here until midnight? Yeah. Man, staying out until midnight on a school night. You sang for hours and hours. Your courage has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Not that I wasn't a night owl myself, but schools in Asia can be kind of hardcore. You are tired. You don't seem to be feeling well. Study. Maybe this will keep me tired, and then I can go see the school nurse. You've decided to study. Uh-oh. You're tired and can't seem to focus. Trying to study tonight was just a waste of time. Oh, shit! You're feeling sleepy. You've studied enough for tonight. I guess I didn't get anything out of that. Whoops. Your cold worsened because you're tired. Crap. Okay, well, at least this will give me an excuse to see the school nurse. You overhear a conversation. Morning. Ugh, I'm so drowsy on Mondays. Didn't you say the same thing last week? Is that special morning assembly today? How come we're having one? We just had one last week. Yeah, they seem to have a lot of assemblies in this school. Remember how the great Kirijo-senpai's speech was last week? Oh my gosh. It only just hit me. Kirijo is Mitsu's last name. And when they mentioned the Kirijo group, okay, so she's linked to the Kirijo group. Oh yeah, that speech was awesome. Although I didn't understand most of it. What I heard was the principal got jealous, so he scheduled his own speech to compete with her. Seriously? What's up with that? Why do we have to suffer because of his ego? The first bell has rung. I don't know why I didn't notice that.
We'll now begin this morning's assembly.
Oh, another assembly.
First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like that. The
What's
three
the
of them
deal
are
with the
sitting near each
assembly?
other.
You think it's about the recent incidents?
That's what I'm wondering.
Who cares?
I kind of care,
The principal doesn't
actually.
know anything about the shadows anyway.
Yeah, but there's, you know, the lost people.
I just hope this doesn't take too long.
I know. His speeches always drag.
I wonder if the principal is a Kirijo. Oh,
Today, I'd like to tell you about my vision for this school
he
year.
doesn't sound good. Is he getting apathy syndrome?
As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately.
Yeah.
it is my firm belief
Whoa.
that none of you are involved.
Nope, not involved.
However,
Don't look at me.
if we want to better our school, then we all need to accept responsibility for change. Dig deep down inside and tap into your imaginations. But don't lose touch with reality.
Kinda cryptic, dude.
As they say, there's no use crying over spilt milk. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Okay. The principal continues with his speech.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Mitsuru Senpai's speech?
It does.
Yeah, you're right. What's up with that?
He's trying to copy her. Kinda like what those girls were saying outside. Oh, hey. Yuki. I'm sorry, but I need to talk to you after school. I have a special request for you. A special request? I apologize for being in a rush, but I don't feel comfortable asking anyone else. Really? I'll tell you more about it after school, okay? Au revoir. Is she French? She keeps inserting a lot of French in her speech. Then round up, so the answer is x equals 1. It's Miss Miyahara. It isn't? Oh, I see. This becomes 11, so... I'm sorry, you're right. X equals 2. Oh no, this teacher. Wait, is that right? Okay, your assignment is to figure this one out. No, I think you should figure it out. Anyway, wasn't that incredible? Even with a difficult problem like this one, once you solve it, x still equals 1, or maybe 2. Oh my god. What I'm getting at is, math is fun, don't you think so? Maybe not if you're teaching it. Civilization owes its very existence to math. Alright, today's the 27th, so that works out to your turn, Makoto. Oh, me. Do you know when numbers were invented? Yikes. I'm decent at math, but I don't know the history. 10,000 years ago. 6,000 years ago. 6,000? Maybe 10,000. I mean, it's really old. Damn it. Ugh. I'm sorry, but that's wrong. You should have listened to the god of mathematics. The Sumerians invented number 6,000 years ago. Oh, I was about to say that. Later, Arabic numerals were invented in India, which brought us the number 0 and countless equations. Ah, the beauty and wonder of it all. Math is magnificent. Your answer was incorrect. Oh no. First I didn't get academics because the study session didn't go well, and now I messed up that answer. Oh, yeah, you wanted to talk? I apologize for making you wait. To make a long story short, I want you to join student council. Oh! Why all of a sudden? Well, it's not like you have to participate in every activity. Just come to the student council room when you have the time. That's it? Why me? Because of your leadership ability. Being president is very time-consuming, and I'd like to have additional help available in the event of an emergency. You understand my situation. I'm asking you since you know what it's like to be a leader. Oh, well that's kinda nice. Alright. Ooh, I knew I could count on you. She seemed happy there. I've already made an appointment with you with a faculty advisor, but you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own. That's okay. In order to join student council, you must speak to Miss Toriyomi. Just tell her that you're interested. Okay. I'm sorry I made the arrangements without your permission, but I hope you understand the position I'm in. Please go to the faculty office, Yuki. I'll be waiting for you in the student council room. Okay. Well, that's nice that she thinks I'm capable. Oh, I wonder if that starts a social link with her. Classes ended for today. When you go to a new school, you have to worry about where you'll sit, too. It would suck if you ended up in the front row. Yeah. I like being in the back, but my eyesight's not so great. Hey, Kazushi? Ah, that felt great. Nothing beats a nice nap during class. You slept during class? Don't you think? Is Junpei here? Hey, are you forgetful? Maybe. Then make sure you don't forget to stock up, especially from Officer Kurosawa. I heard from Akihiko that you can't buy anything from him at night. If you want to go on a school day, then go right after school. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'll go check out what he has. Who's this guy? Dude, there are some seriously hot chicks at this school. Unfortunately, that means there will be a fierce competition for them. You better make your move early if you want a shot at one. Oh lord. Are you friends with Kenji by any chance? I'm gonna take this time to browse around the school first and then go to PA room. And then go to Officer Kurosawa. Just see if anyone has anything new to say. Ooh. Now I'm wondering though, if I go see the school nurse, is that gonna take up time? I don't know. Do you have anything new in the store? Hi there. Yakisoba bread, book cover. I'll get a bread. I like yakisoba bread. So, I can go see the school nurse because I'm tired right now. Oh, I'm actually sick. Okay. I'm just wondering if it'll take time though. Oh, I did get a comment that I can also get courage from this too. Just gonna try it out. If it takes time, it takes time. How can I help you? Well now, what do we have here? You seem unwell. Is it a wound? A virus? A curse? Or is it love? Oh my god, this guy. This is the perfect opportunity to try my new concoction. Mr. Edogawa has a huge grin on his face. Here, try this. It includes bigger mudwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Hakusan's finest alchemists would be astonished by the ingredients. I shall treat your illness right here and now. Now drink this. Come on, drink up. The most bizarre smell that you've ever encountered in your life is drifting out of the bottle. Will you drink it? Yeah. I'll drink it. After drinking the concoction, your condition doesn't seem to be any better. Oh no! Phew, well done. Whether or not you get better is inconsequential. You survived! Cheers to your bravery. Sorry to have deceived you. What? Okay, I do get courage. That's awesome. If you'll excuse me, Saturn is calling. What? Well, okay, that's nice. I did get courage out of it. Now, that didn't cure my sickness, so maybe I'll use the restroom. Yeah. At least get my condition a little better. You're not feeling so well. Oh well. Now, is it... Oh, I'm still sick. It didn't even get it to tired. So what happens if I see him again? You've already taken your medicine today. Oh. Well, I guess this means that Tartarus is gonna be a bit... Alright, before I go to the faculty office, I am gonna check out the weapons guy. Anyone new hanging around out here? Are you still waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah. We're going to the arcade today. He's totally awesome at video games. I should have just done this when I was selling my stuff earlier. Oh, you came. Well, I'm in a good mood today, so I'll give you a discount. Oh, really? Ooh. Gladius, short bow. Well, okay, that's not too much better. But I want to buy stuff for other people. I can't see the stuff. Oh, I can. Okay, so she has short bow, rash guard, high-tech sandals. Junpei, you need better armor. Maybe I'll get that for Junpei. High-tech sandals, though. I feel like the evasion is really good. He's gonna give me a discount, so okay, I'll buy one camo shirt. Yes. Would you like to equip? No. I'm gonna give that to Junpei. Okay. So what is the store here? This Be Blue V. I haven't been in here. Whoa. Welcome. Oh. Sparkly. Luck increases. Oh, okay. Accessories. Luck increases by 1. Agility, endurance. I think this is lower priority. Haha, our accessories are great. People who use them say they feel more powerful and lighter on their feet. I'll hold off on it. I still need money for activities, I can't forget that. What else can I do? Oh, I could check out the bookstore. See if there's anything I can actually buy this time. It was down here. Hey, Kenji's here again. Hey, Makoto. I was just about to head home, but I don't feel like walking. Yeah, I know. I still need to hang out with him. I do feel bad that the one time he said he wanted to talk to me, I just didn't. Bookworms use books. Would you like to spend some time after school at the bookstore? Oh, I have to... Oh, so it's a social link. I can't actually buy books to read? No, because Mitsuru wanted to talk to me. Okay. I think I'll go see Mitsuru, because I feel like that seemed more important. Alright, back to the school again. Hey. Dude, I think that chick's checking me out. Oh yeah, dude, she's definitely checking me out. You mean this girl? No, I think she's fawning over Akihiko. He's so hot. No. See, she's not looking at him. You got it all wrong, man. Alright, so faculty office. And I have to talk to Miss Toriumi. Hello. Gekukan High School faculty office. Oh, Makoto, how can I help you? About student council. Oh yes, I heard from Mitsuru. All you need to do is read this and sign here. You signed the papers that Miss Toriumi handed you. Makoto Yuki, alright then. Leave the rest to me. Good luck in the student council. You now have access to the student council room. Nice! Okay, well that didn't take any time, which is good. Oh, now I can go to the student council room. I'm gonna go check it out then. And Mitsuri wanted to meet me there. Where was it? That's the restroom. Was it here? Yeah, student council room. You have permission to join student council. Would you like to enter the room and introduce yourself? Yes. Who else is on it besides Mitsuru? I can't imagine Junpei being a part of it. Oh, people I've never seen. Gekukan High School, student council room. Everyone, this is Makoto Yuki. He's the one I've been talking about the past few days. He'll be joining us in student council. Okay. Disciplinary committee rep. Makoto-kun, huh? You have a portrait. I'm Hidetoshi Odagiri. I supervise the disciplinary committee. Okay. I'm Chihiro Fushimi, the treasurer. Chihiro! She's the one I've seen before! Right? I'm a sophomore, and still learning the ropes, so please be patient with me, Makoto-san. Nice to meet you. You're looking at me funny. Don't give me the side eye. Hidetoshi is sizing you up. Nah. You must be talented if the president handpicked you. I am. She thinks I'm a good leader, okay? It seems Hidetoshi wants to learn more about you. You're getting to know the members of student council. Oh. So the student council group is a social link. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have our blessing when you choose to create persona of the Emperor Arcana. Emperor. Cool. So that's for the whole group? You've established a social link. Nice. The school day is about to end. Today we'll just do introductions. It'll be your job to help us, Yuki. From now on, you have my permission to enter the student council room whenever you need to. That includes after school, too. Thank you, Yuki, for joining us. You're welcome. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, so that does take time. It's okay, because I got a new bond.
Sup, dude?
Sup? Yo, I heard Mitsuru-senpai asked you to join student council. Senpai, are you sure you want to let this slacker in? Excuse you, Junpei. I simply asked for his assistance. I don't intend to burden him with too many responsibilities. Why? Are you interested in helping too, Iori? No, I doubt it. Oh, I'll pass. But thanks for the offer. He wouldn't do it anyway. You don't look well. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm still sick, I think. Am I? Sick. Oh, let me check my status. Jeez, everything is still level 1. Oh. Okay. Student council, huh? Well, exciting as that sounds, I think I'll pass. Figures. So I heard Mitsuru ask you to join student council. Sorry if it felt like you were forced to join. No, it's okay. But any help you could give her would be appreciated. She did ask me, I mean, I think I could have said no. Ooh, you're at the bar. Well, there's no alcohol here. I don't really have time for student council. Every minute is either spent studying, attending club, or fighting shadows. Speaking of which, you know about Mitsuru senpai's... About her what? No, you can't do that! You can never start a conversation and say never mind. Forget I said anything. No. Tell me. Can I feel better? I want to at least get back to tired. I don't want to be sick. Though I guess if I'm sick, I can go back to the nurse one more time, right? You don't feel so good. That's sad. What do I have to do tonight? Maybe I just gotta sleep early tonight. But I don't want to waste my evening, so I'm gonna go out. Maybe I'll try one of the other games this time. It's too bad that's the only place that's open at night. Oh my god, this guy's still here. Woman, I mean. Wow, you need to go to bed. Game panic. Curious arcade games, will you stay? Yeah, let me just try one. Whoa, these are different. Punching bag and print club. How much money do I have? I think I have enough for this. Punching bag, let's see what it does. What? I don't have enough money? Uh-oh. Did I spend it again? Oh my gosh, I can't play the other game either. I'm sick and broke. It's coffee time. Chagall Cafe. Never fails to entertain me. Charming flavor that'll turn on your charm. Stay here until midnight? Yes. Oh, I feel bad. He's sick and I'm making him stay out till midnight. Palonia Mall Chagall Cafe. You feel people looking at you. Is this an effect? Your charm has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. But you know, maybe tonight, I won't study. I'll go to bed. You're tired. You don't seem to be feeling well. Yeah, sleep earlier. So much for raising my academics. I don't want to be a dumb boy. You're no longer sick because you rested. Cool. But I should still be tired, right? Which means I can, see the nurse again? Hey, Mitsuru. Good morning. Have you acclimated to our school yet? Yeah, it's been good. I see. Your ability to adapt to new situations and environments is very impressive. By the way, there's something I forgot to tell you. Most times you can find me in the lounge. However, I won't be there if there's something I must attend to. So if I'm not in the lounge, we will explore Tartarus the following day. Oh, okay. If she's not in the lounge... The upstairs lounge or the bottom lounge? Classes ended for today. Oh, there's Kenji. I can hang out with him again. Okay. Oh, Kazushi is available too. Kazushi or Kenji? Let me check something. Social links. So I have C's, Magician, Emperor, Student Council. Oh, the old couple. Kendo team. I think maybe I'll do Kenji because I did blow him off last time. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do beforehand. Checking my notes. Okay. Oh, right. I do want to talk to the game guy. Greetings and salutations. Yes, I want to go. I just want to get more info on what each game does. This guy. See that weirdo over there? Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad. If you want to know about the games, I'll tell you about them. Sure. Today you can play Horror House or Mole Whackers. Horror House is scary. If you last more than a few minutes, your courage goes up. Mole Whackers is reflexes, so it's for speed. Those aren't the same games that I saw at night though. I was trying to find out info for the ones that I saw at night. Alright, back at school now. Oh wait, first, I'm gonna go to the school nurse. Maybe I can get more courage. Oh, Mitsuru's right here. Hey, Yuki, are you heading home now? Oh, wanna join me? I'm not going yet though. Yeah, wanna join me? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, I thought she could actually do something. I'm going to study for a while before I go back. Make sure you don't neglect your own studies. I know you have other things to worry about, but studying should be students' #1 priority. Spoken like a true student council president. I can see you, right? Because I'm still tired. Edogawa, how can I help you? Keep in mind that you're interrupting my scholarly pursuit. What? I seem healthy? Seems he will only see you if you're sick or tired. Oh, so I went straight from sick to good? Oh, I'm good. Ah, okay. Never mind. Maybe now I can get myself back up to great. That would be nice. You relieved yourself. Your condition has become great. Yes. I don't really know how much that helps though, because I think it was in the first Tartarus trip. He just went straight from great to tired. Oh, I should check the roof again and see if anybody's there. Oh, hey. Oh, Makoto-san. Can I help you? I want to talk. I don't have anything to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. There's an awkward moment between you and Chihiro. Uh-oh. Are you okay? I want to talk to you. I'm not scary. Alright, I'm gonna come hang with you, Kenji. Even though you're kind of an iffy friend. But I want your social link. Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing? Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Since you have Nekomata. Oh, right, I do have that. The persona of a magician arcana. You should get along well with Kenji. Will you meet with Kenji after school? Yes. Meet with Kenji. Huh? You will? Cool, let's go somewhere then. Seems happy. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Ramen again? Or something else? Oh, it is ramen again. Iwatorai Strip Mall. Ramen Shop. Hagakure. Okay, so I didn't finish my thoughts the last time I came here with him. Again, I'm a little iffy about talking about Persona 4 because I don't know if people are gonna be mad about spoilers, but I did notice that this ramen shop was also in Persona 4 and it was super nostalgic to see. Contrary to its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that's accentuated by noodles. Oh, this makes me want ramen now. Hey dude, your dorm's co-ed, right? So can you like go into Yukari-san's room and stuff? This guy! No! No, you don't do that! Oh, but what's he gonna like? That's a secret. Maybe that'll get him curious. What do you mean it's a secret? Are you trying to say that there's nothing going on between you two? Kenji is grinning. Well, he liked that answer. Well, I'm not interested in girls her age anyway. Okay, dude. When it comes to women, I like them to be older than me. What about you? I like girls my age. You don't know what you're missing, man. Older women are smart, sexy, and sophisticated. Damn, dude, I thought you'd understand. Oh no, I should have just pretended I like older women. He seems sad. Well, to tell you the truth, wait, this is just between us, okay? I have my eye on someone. Is it the teacher? Because I think, was he the guy in the very beginning? There was some guy who was like, oh, I wish this was my teacher or something. Anyway. This is the secret plan I was talking about. I'm going to ask her out. Not that it's a big deal or anything. Well, I guess it is a big deal since she's a teacher at our school. Yes. Oh my god. Anyway, I want you to be there when I ask her out. But you gotta promise you won't tell anyone, okay? Because if people find out They'll be all like, that's inappropriate or whatever. Well, that is kind of inappropriate. Kenji told you his secret plan. Your relationship is stronger now. Oh. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Okay, well, I still ranked up. Just I don't know about next time. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. Yeah, level 2. I'm gonna really have to pretend with this guy, man. The classmate social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Magician Arcana has grown. Yeah. Your social links will grow stronger as you spend time with your friends. Depending on your rank, you will receive bonus XP when you fuse personas. You may discover new social links while strengthening your existing ones. Establish as many social links as you can and level them up to become powerful. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Damn dude, my favorite TV show is on. Laters! It's always a TV show he rushes off to. You have decided to return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Thank you! Oh, Ikutsuki's finally there! For your information, the internet line which was ripped apart by the shadow will be fixed tomorrow. I haven't had internet? That's a problem. If you have a computer in your room, you should be able to connect. Oh. Do I have a computer? Well, that takes care of everything that was damaged. Except, of course, Akihiko's ribcage. Oh, he broke his rib. Okay, I guess that might take a while. Speaking of the internet, you play any online games, dude? Yeah. I mean, I have in the past before. Nice. Dude, you gotta check this one out. It's called Innocent Sin Online. Innocent Sin? Isn't that the name of one of the earlier Persona games? I was totally addicted to it, but then I got burned out. Give it a try. Obtain Innocent Sin Online. Ooh. Cool. Hey, what's up? You've been away. How are your explorations of Tartarus proceeding? I think I'm doing okay. Excellent, then continue the good work. That's it? Okay. If you use the tactic stand by, then we'll stand by no matter what. You should probably use it when you're waiting for an analysis or when you want to defeat an enemy. That's true, that's a good idea. It's a pretty boring tactic though, if you ask me. That's fair. Junpei is also here hanging with them. Are you reading manga? I heard a lot of gamers love Innocent Sin Online. Since tomorrow is a holiday, you should play it, dude. Oh, tomorrow is a holiday? It's Tuesday today. What's tomorrow? Was there a calendar, right? Yeah, calendar. Showa Day. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway. Hey, Mitsuru. There are 3 advantages to knocking an enemy down. First, if all your enemies have been knocked down, you can perform an all-out attack. Yep. Second, an enemy that has been knocked down will be unable to dodge an attack. Third, you can alter the attack order of an enemy that is down. Remember, in addition to attacking an enemy's weakness, you should also know your next course of action. Yep. Thanks for the tips. And Yukari? Yeah, you're here. You know, it's pretty hard to heal you when you get sick. Okay. So if I'm in there when I'm sick, she won't heal me? For example, Dia is only half as effective on you. Oh, I see. So it just heals less HP. Try not to get sick, okay? Okay, that makes sense. Oh man, what can I do at night though? I have 808 yen. That's not much. Maybe I'll just have coffee again? Or karaoke again? Those are the only things I can do. Okay, I think just so I won't go totally broke, I'm gonna do the cafe. Charming flavor, stay until midnight, yes. I have one more thing I could sell that I don't know why I didn't earlier, but I can only do that in the daytime, so that'll give me something back. You enjoy a cup of pheromone coffee. Feel people looking at you. Is this an effect of the coffee? Yep, charm has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. I'll just sell the other item tomorrow and maybe get something else to do. Or go into Tartarus again. What will you do? I'm gonna study. Now that I'm not sick, I need to get smarter. You've decided to study. Yep. Your academics has increased. You're feeling sleepy. You've studied enough for tonight. I feel like that one might be hardest for me to get up. You are no longer in great condition. Oh. Today is Showa Day. There's no school. The internet line should be fixed. Oh, is that a hint? Where's my computer? Is it here? The internet connection seems to be back up. You can now play the game that Junpei gave you. What will you do for the rest of the day? Oh, I could play it. I could also study. Can I do that at night though? Because I feel like if I could do that at night, that would be nice because then it'll free up my daytime. Let me say first, even though it might be cheating, but I really want to know if I could do that at night instead. Oh, Akihiko's sitting here again. A battle is a lot like a boxing match. Speed is crucial. Whether you want to attack an enemy or dodge an enemy's attack, you need to be quick. Yeah. No one else is around. Oh, TV? Anything new? Accident at the intersection. Over 6 miles of traffic is back up. Coming up next, more traffic reports. There seems to be no problem at this section, but the highway in the other direction seems to be packed. Officials are hoping the congestion will be relieved by May 4th. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go sell that one armor. I don't know why I just didn't do it last time. Alright, sold that armor for 600 yen. If I go back to the dorm, is it gonna be evening? Oh cool, it's still daytime. It's almost nighttime. If you go back into the dorm, it will automatically become nighttime. Will you go back? You know, let me try going back to the dorm and seeing if I can play that game at night.
Sup, dude?
What's up? Gonna go check and see, because I really want to maximize my time. If you go back into your room, it will become midnight. Will you go back to your room now? Oh. So this does get me to late night. What will you do? And then I can only do this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna restart because I really do want to play that MMO and see what that's about. At least the MMO doesn't seem like it takes money. Hey, they did say that I was no longer great, right? Men's restroom. Go in. Get back to great, man. Then I can study again, I guess. You feel normal. Didn't do anything. I haven't quite figured out when I could do that. I wonder if I can only play the MMO during non-school days. Okay. Now I want to try playing this game, see what it does. Play the MMO. Oh look! His little laptop. Spring, the year 2000 XX. You have one message. From Phil. Phil? Reality is a series of events and players are acting out what they believe is real. When we accept that fact, our world becomes reality. Reality is but a reflection of our thoughts and expectations. But what if we were merely reflections in another's mirror? Are you prepared to look through that mirror to discover the truth? Sounds interesting. Inside Lunar Vale Hospital, there are 1 players in the area. A reporter approaches. Sup, girl in gray. Is that Junpei? ASL? Wow, that takes me back. Oh wait, are you a noob? You are, huh? Oh no. Oh wow, you haven't finished generating your care yet. Welcome to the game. Tag game. Good thing I'm using my low-level alt. I think it's just you and me. This is kind of a dead MMO these days. That's gotta be Junpei. That's why he wants me to play, right? Because nobody else is playing with him. What name should I use? Sorry, I got kinda OOC there. We are supposed to be our alternate selves, right? Yeah. So, what are you gonna call your character? We can meet up later. Huh, hey, I got a good name for you. How about Tatsuya? Yeah, haha, that's good, IMO. I'll change mine to Maya, okay? Have a little deja vu? Maya? That's clever. Okay. Oh really? I'm impressed. I didn't think many people played that. Oh! Are they like names from another game? Well, if you see any jokers, be sure to rescue me, okay? Jokers. This game came out before Persona 5. Anyway, I'm usually idling here on my days off. So if you're bored, maybe we can level together. It sucks to be lonely. You met a person online who uses a character named Maya. Are you serious? This is a social link? A mysterious voice rings in your head. I guess it's not Junpei. Damn. This is unexpected. Thou shalt have our blessing when you choose to create a persona of the Hermit Arcana. That's fitting, I guess, for a gamer. You've established a new social link. Cool. Sorry, GDG. Remember, let's think positive. Try still. Maya's player signed off. You decided to log out as well. Okay. I made a social link through an MMO. That's amazing. Okay, that takes the entire day. Wow. I wonder if it'll always do that, or is it just because that's establishing a social link? Lunchtime already? Huh. No morning. It's Kenji. Hey, what's up, Makoto? You doing anything after school? You want to have ramen again, right? Maybe. Oh, well, if you're looking for something to do, I'll come talk to me, man. I'll be at my desk. Well, I guess I should go study. Not who needs to study, right? You never want to study. Maybe you should talk to him after school. Yeah, I hung out with him yesterday. I want to do something else today. Maybe I could go to the bookstore with that old couple, the really sweet old couple. Oh, there is an afternoon. Mr. Ono. Let's see. Today's lecture will cover the ancient tombs. I don't know. Do you mean any of this is relevant? I mean, I can make better tomb decorations than the ancients. I can't wait until we get to the Sengoku era. It's so exciting. Speaking of the Sengoku era, there was a general who was called the Warhawk of the battlefield. Oh, crap. I'm not gonna know this. The teacher keeps talking about the Sengoku era. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? No, I'm gonna stay awake. And that's how the period came to be known as the Sengoku era. Huh? You want to hear more about the ancient tombs? Well, if you insist, study the Kitora tomb in Nara, because it'll go on the exam. Kitara tomb in Nara, do I have to remember that? You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Yes. Yeah, the only period I know most in Japanese history would probably be the events leading up to the Meiji Restoration. Class has ended for today. There's Kenji who wants to hang out. Oh, Kazushi too. I haven't done anything with him in a hot minute. Oh, right, in the social student council room. Let me look again. Classmate, student council, old couple. Online game, yeah. I really want to go see the old couple again though. I think I will do that. But I'm gonna go to resell that item first and then I'll get to the old couple. I feel like money's so hard to come by. Is there I wonder if there are part-time jobs here or anything? Yeah. My teacher doesn't assign us homework. We're moving on to junior high next year. I'm worried. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, there's a difference between taking it easy and goofing off. If he wants to be popular with the students, he should just talk to them more often. So yeah, I'm back at Iwatodai, heading to see the old couple. Bookworms use books. Would you like to spend some time after school at the bookstore? Yeah. Enter the bookstore. Iwatodai Strip Mall. Bookworms use books. Oh, you came back. Welcome. What was your name again? Tell him. Yeah. I'm just joking. I know who you are. I'm not that old. My wife and I were just talking about you, Makoto-chan. Bunkichi seems happy. Makoto-chan, do you like melon breads? Someone gave them to me, but I have more than enough. Go ahead, take one. Oh, no thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. Don't worry about it. It's just a melon bread. There's no need to thank me. Makoto-chan, you're so polite. I wish he had been that way. Who? Your son? Do you have a son? Bunkichi seems impressed. Do you want one for a friend too? Because it'll take us forever to finish them all. You know, I'll politely decline. You should listen to your elders. Oh no. Stuff the melon bread in your pocket. Oh, obtain melon bread. Where did he run off to, dear? He should be here helping customers. I'm sorry, Makoto-chan. Who's he? Our spoiled son. He hasn't been back in a while. Bunkichi seems lonely. Aww. Where did he go, dear? Must you, dear? Mitsuko seems sad. Oh my god, did something happen to him? What are you talking about? Oh, that's right, our son is deceased. Oh, that's so sad. My apologies, Makoto-chan. I hope I'm not making you feel uncomfortable. No, it's okay. Bunkichi and Mitsuko shared their painful past with you. Your relationship is stronger now. Aww. We leveled up. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Oh, bonding through tragedy, though. That's sad. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou should have our blessing when thou chooses to create persona of the Hierophant Arcana. The old couple social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has grown. I mean, I guess it's nice that they like me enough to share that. It's getting dark out. Hey, why the gloomy faces? It's dark outside. I don't need to be in the dark too. Please come again. We'll be waiting for you, Makoto-chan. The music changed too, which is interesting. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decide to go back to the dorm. Oh man, that makes me want to come visit them more, knowing that their son is dead. It's like, I don't know. Whoa. Your cell phone is ringing. What's the Velvet Room song? Hello, this is Elizabeth. Please come to the Velvet Room. Whoa. There's a matter we need to discuss. You may use the alternate entrance located at Polonia Mall. All you must do is find the door. I'll see you soon. The phone call's ended. Uh-oh, did something happen?
Where have you been?
I was around. Oh, everyone's hanging out, huh? Yes? The tactic that requires the most amount of strategic planning is assign target. When you use it, you will need to assign a team member to attack a particular enemy. Yep. By efficiently allocating the strength of each member, you can fully utilize the collective power of the team. If a targeted enemy has been defeated, the team member will revert to his or her normal fighting style. Okay. I like that she offers like random tips whenever you talk to her. Or all of them, actually. When all enemies have been knocked down, you can perform an all-out attack. Yep, you can only do that when you're able to move, yeah. If you've been knocked down or have an ailment, you won't be able to do it. Remember, we can't do anything if our leader isn't around. Yeah. Okay. What do you have to say, Junpei? In order to attack an enemy's weakness, we need to know what it is, dude. And remember, if an enemy has been analyzed before, then we already have its information, so make sure you analyze our enemies so we can kick their asses. Okay. Yukari, you're always sitting by yourself here. Often, at least. Even when my persona grows, she doesn't seem to get physically stronger. But her skills seem to get more powerful, so just keep that in mind. Newscaster. Cherry blossoms blooming near Aomori Castle. We here at Action News recommend getting some fresh air and exercise during Golden Week. Golden Week, is that coming up soon? Save real quick. Alright, I guess I'll go check out what Elizabeth wants. If it's something that takes time, I'm okay with that because I don't have a whole lot of money. It's always so funny to see the Velvet Room members calling me on my cell phone. Is it here? I just realized I haven't walked in here yet. Whoa. There's a mysterious door. Like, I kind of figured because it was blue, but didn't even try to come in here. Truly sorry to bother you, but I have a big favor to ask. I've been looking for someone with exceptional strengths. If you don't mind, will you accept my request? Some of my missions will require you to escort me around, but of course, once each request is completed, I'll have a reward for you. I anxiously await your cooperation. Someone with great strengths, huh? I don't think I'm that high of a level yet. You're now able to accept Elizabeth's request. Okay. How may I help you? Accept request? What request do you have, though? Accept request? Oh. Oh, they have due dates. Bring me a pine resin? I'd like to visit Polonia Mall. I've taken an interest in your world. Please show me around Polonia Mall during the daytime. Okay, yeah. I could do that. The deadline is 5/7. What is this one? I would like some pine resin used by the archery club members. May 2nd will most likely be your chance to obtain it. Okay, May 2nd. May 2nd, May 2nd. I have to remember that. The deadline is May 7th. Hang on, I'm gonna write this down. Okay, I wrote down May 2nd, archery club. What is this? I can't do these? Bring me a Juzumaru. Perform cadenza? I did that! You will need Apsaras and a persona that's an expert harpist. I mean, I could do it again. There's no deadline, but I suggest you not take too long to complete it. I'll just have to get an Apsaras again though, because I fused her away. I would like to see a katana obtainable from Thebel, the first block. Katana obtained from Thebel. Oh, so she means like picking up a sword item in the first level of Tartarus? Oh, 3 requests at a time? I'd like to sip a muscle drink. Oh no, I could do that. I have one. Retrieve the first old document. 01 from the top of the first block, Thebel, and return here before the deadline. Retrieve 1 beetle shell. Beetles on floor 6 to 15. Okay. Well, let me do the Polonia Mall one. You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. I've confirmed your casting of the fusion spell Cadenza. Oh, they do count it! That's cool. That beautiful duet between 2 musicians. I can feel my strength increasing just from listening to their song. Please accept your reward. Obtain Agilao Gem ×5. Is there anything else? I can accept another one, right? Pine resin. Let me do that muscle drink. Yeah. There's no deadline. Yep. And I guess I can't. Yeah, okay. How do I take her to the mall? You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. Oh my. I've never tried a muscle drink before. Is it safe? Well, you have my thanks. I look forward to tasting it. Please accept your reward. Oh, I thought I had to drink it. She wanted to drink it? How did it taste? Did you like it? Is there anything else? Okay, pine resin, I took that. Juzumaru. Oh, Jack Brothers. Bufula gem. Where was the thing about this? We accept this request. Yeah. There's no deadline. Okay. How do I take her to the mall though? Oh, I can cancel a request too. Okay. What do you have to say? About requests. You're under no obligation to accept my requests. Requests are given upon completion of the request. It's up to you to decide whether or not to accept them. I assure you though that the rewards are all of exceptional value, so I sincerely hope that you consider accepting my request. Okay, periodically I will make new requests, and some requests will lead to others as they are completed. I suggest that you check the request list whenever you accomplish something. For some requests, you must defeat specific enemies and return to me with proof. In those cases, I'll ask you to bring back a part of the defeated enemy's body. Those items are little worth and easily overlooked unless you are actively seeking them. Therefore, please make sure you accept a request before you try to fulfill it. You may cancel a request you've accepted at any time. Oh, there's a cancellation fee. So please plan ahead when accepting requests. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this one for now because I can't do it until May 2nd. 500 yen to cancel though. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to cancel. That's a lot of money to me right now. Alright, gonna leave. I look forward to your next visit. Alright, I need to figure out how to take her around the mall. Do I just have to enter again? Oh, it's evening. Okay, I guess I can't do that yet. Alright, well I have my evening free. Let's see, how much money again? It was 908 yen. I could spend it tonight, but I feel like that would just leave me with nothing the next night anyway, so I might just go to Tartarus again next time. This is so hard because I do want to keep playing, but I don't have much time right now. I think I'll end the episode here for now and make another Tartarus run next time. So yeah, again, if this is your jam, go ahead and give like, that'll help boost the video, and of course you can subscribe if you want to keep following me on my journey. I'll see you next time.